So asteroid mining is the way of extracting resources from asteroids in space. So in order to do that, you would need to obviously first have a spacecraft. So you get a rocket, you go into orbit. You would then go from orbit into a heliocentric orbit. So you would leave Earth's sphere of influence and you would go into the sun's gravity. Then you would essentially rendezvous with the asteroid and you would catch up to the asteroid. So that you would then be kind of following the asteroid around the solar system. You would match your speed and then you would get to the same speed as the asteroid. You would essentially come and match it like that, and then you would be travelling at the same speed as the asteroid, at which point you can then relatively land on the asteroid, and with the relative velocity you would essentially see almost no movement, so it would be like you're kind of floating in space. So you would land on the asteroid and then you would deploy robots out in order to start extracting resources. You would use drills and kind of excavation techniques, and you would then put that into a processing unit where you would process out the materials that we want, such as platinum group metals, and you would then separate that out so that you can then have those resources and not be bringing back resources which aren't as valuable. And then from there you would be able to take back the valuable resources back to Earth and leave the stuff that you don't want to be carried. So space resources offer a huge opportunity for humanity in that we would be no longer limited by Earth's inherent kind of restrictions. So the distribution of resources on Earth is not equal, and space resources allows us to have a much wider range of resources as well. So much greater quantity of things like platinum group metals, precious metals, things like gold as well. This will mean that with the space resources you can start to bring back these platinum group metals. Yes, we can absolutely build a better future by looking up. I think humanity has looked up to the stars for as long as we've been alive. As long as we've been a species, we've always looked up and we've always gained inspiration from the stars and from the planets. Now we have the technological capabilities to go and use these resources and to start to recover resources from space. And this gives us the opportunity to start to build a brighter and more sustainable future using the resources which have been provided by the solar system.